We're on the move as Metro leaders meet to talk about public safety across the region's bus and rail system.
And today, transit officials touting a few things, dropping crime numbers and renewed local agency partnerships that help to keep the Metro system more safe.
That's where you find DC News Now's Randy Bass live near Metro headquarters in LaFont Plaza Metro Station in Southwest D.C. with new details this afternoon. And Randy, safety on the systems has certainly been a hot topic recently.
Yes, it has, Mark. And today's safety summit here at Metro headquarters near LaFont Plaza, they talked about why the Trump administration has been openly critical of both the DC Metro transit system and transit systems across the country. But Metro leaders we talked to today, they tell us things are trending in the right direction in terms of ridership and crime trends.
2 years, crime is down 60, I think it is 5%. Crime now is at a 7-year low on the Metro system. We know that this is a topic about in national conversation.
Metro General Manager Randy Clark touting those numbers today, and stats from Metro Transit Police show crime is down year over year on the system.
We've had hundreds of people do fare evasion that have been arrested for outstanding warrants or had weapons. So all of those things are keeping people off the system that commit other crimes.
Our TV cameras not allowed inside the first Metro Safety Summit with police and fire chiefs from across the DMV, with officials citing sensitive information and intelligence briefings discussed inside. The meeting comes weeks after Clark met with Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy and after Metro Transit Police Chief Michael Gonzalo met with President Trump's anti-crime task force.
Overall crime is way down. Fare evasion is way down. Public perception of safety on the system is way up.
Chief Gonzalo emphasizing perception and visibility as a big part of keeping crime down, and by utilizing Metro Transit Police along with local officers and special contracted police officers, they've been able to increase their presence.
So we're just trying to add to that sense, the perception of safety, but also too taking action, when there is a crime that occurs.
And riders we talked to say they're noticing.
It seems like they have some helpers, the ones who are private police forces who are there with the more visible, brightly colored vests. Visibility is always good.
More now on the future of fare enforcement on Metro. Today, Metro General Manager and CEO Randy Clark said the system is looking into whether it could have civilian fare enforcement going on within the transit system. That would mean people who are not police officers engaging with people who are trying to jump gates or tailgate behind those who have already paid their fares. He says those conversations are still in the very early stages. In Southwest DC, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.